All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace, safety, and blessings to the Akims, pushing this truth throughout the four winds. All right. All right. Through the Spirit, I want to go into Cornelius, the Israelite. Okay. Now, it's a lot of people think Cornelius was an Edomite, but not really understanding what was really going on, the time frame, and everything of that nature. Okay, so through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, I hope this is edifying. Okay, I'm gonna start off with Proverbs chapter 8, and I'm gonna read 8 and 9. It says, "All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing forward or perverse in them. They are all plain to him that understandeth, and right to them that find knowledge." So if you don't find knowledge and don't have full understanding of these scriptures, then you will think Cornelius is the Edomite. All right? But only through the power and the faith of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai will you get the understanding that Cornelius was an Israelite. All right? Now I'm going to go to Hosea chapter 1. And this is just before we get to Cornelius, the things that build up to what we're reading and get a spiritual understanding of those things. Okay, this is the Most High talking to the nation of Israel. This was after the split. Okay, the northern tribe and the southern tribe. This was after the split. It says, "Then said the Most High, call his name Loami." Loami is a representation of the northern tribe, or Israel. It says, "For ye are not my people, and I will not be your power." So they were carried off. Okay, and you see, I got my little side note. It says, "This is when the northern tribes fell away to idol worship, cast away by the Most High, which made them Gentiles." So he done away with them. He says, "I'm not dealing with y'all no more because y'all are heavy into idol worship and you're not going to turn away from it." Okay, so that made them Gentiles because he put them away. Okay, I'm going to do like a 2 or 3 part series on this. I ain't going to say series, but look, you know what I'm saying, the parts of it or whatever. This is Hosea 11 and 12. Ephraim, which is Israel, the northern tribes, it said, "Ephraim compassed me about with lies, and the house of Israel with deceit. But Judah yet ruleth with the Most High, and is faithful with the saints." So after the northern tribes was put away, on a little side note, it said the northern tribe had sold out to idolatry, but the southern tribe stayed with Yahweh and was faithful. So we get an understanding that the Most High was only dealing with the southern tribes at this time. The northern tribes had went away captive, and they were into heavy idolatry, okay, and worshiping idols. All right. All right, this is Hosea 4 and 17. "Ephraim is joined to idols. Let him alone." So it's letting you know that their idolatry and idol worship was so heavy that it was just like a decree put out to just leave them alone. They're in a Gentile mind frame. Don't mess with them. Let them be. Okay? Just let them be. They're heavy into idol worship. Their mind is made up on what they're going to do. So let's just let them be in a Gentile mind frame or a Gentile mind state. Okay? Okay. Now, we understand that they were cast away, but they wasn't going to be cast away forever. Okay. This is Ezekiel 37 and 16 through 19, and then 21 to 23. It says, "Moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel." Now, we see they were still separated. Okay? It says, "And for the children of Israel, his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions. And join them one to another unto one stick, that they shall become one in thine hand." So, this is a northern and a southern tribe. It's going to become a time to where they're going to be made whole again. It says, "And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, Wilt thou not shew us what thou meanest by these? And it's 19, it says, "Say unto them, Thus saith the Most High Power, Behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, the tribes of Israel, his fellow, and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick. And they shall be one in mine hand." Now, this was a separation of the northern and the southern tribes. So it's going to become a time where those tribes came back together and became one. All right. 21. "And say unto them, Thus saith Yahweh Power, Behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whether they be gone," that's in slavery, "and will gather them on every side and bring them into their own land. And I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountains of Israel, and one king shall be king to them all, and they shall be no more two nations." So this shows a separation. We became two different nations of people. Okay, let that sink in. When the northern tribe broke away, they became a whole nother nation. They weren't Israel anymore. They were a whole nother nation. The nation was Gentiles. They were a whole nother nation. Okay? It says, "And they shall be no more two nations." So that shows you when the split occurred that the southern tribes became heathens. The Most High said, "Leave them alone." They became heathens. They were Gentiles. We were not to intertwine with them. It says, "Neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms anymore at all." So we was two different kingdoms and two different nations. Okay? Now, 23. "Neither shall they defile themselves anymore with their idols." So when these nations come back together and they become the nation of Israel as a whole, from being separated, there'll be no more idol worship. And that happened mainly with the northern tribes. Okay, so it's going to be, at this time that's coming, they're not going to be worshiping idols no more. It says, "Nor with their detestable things, nor with any of their transgressions, but I will save them out of all their dwelling places wherein they have sinned, and I will cleanse them, so shall they be my people, and I will be their power." He's going to cleanse them. When he bring them back, he going to cleanse them. Okay? So right here, it's a side note. It says it was going to come a time when the tribes will come back together and put back in their homeland. It's, but what had to happen was this had to take place. This is Ephesians 2:14. For he is Yahweh Shai, is our peace, who hath made both one. Both tribes, when they were split apart, he had made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us. Okay? A partition, that's a hedge, a fence, that which separates or prevents two from coming together. So we were broken down when we were separated from two nations. So it's telling you that for that wall to be broken down, and for that the two nations to come together, Yahweh Shai had to die first to bring us back together, because that's what that partition between the two, that's what it was. It was a wall or separation between us. We were separated as a people. It was two different nations. Okay, that's why when you read partition, it says a hedge, a fence. That which separates prevents two from coming together. So we had this separation between us that we couldn't come together. But when we did come together, it had to be through the death of Yahweh Shai. All right. So he was going to bring us back together, but this had to happen after he died. All right. Side note, it says, so when this took place, it had to be after Yahweh Shai died. Okay. All right. I'm going to cut this one short here, and I'm going to start another video. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, safety, and blessing to the Akims. Shalom.